In a small, quiet village nestled by a river lived two young potters, Kale and Ilara. They were both talented, but their approaches to their craft were as different as day and night. Kale was a man of speed and spectacle. He loved the applause of the villagers who would gather to watch him work. He could throw a pot on the wheel in minutes, his hands a blur of motion. He would quickly glaze it with a bright, flashy color and set it in the sun to dry. "Why spend a week on one pot when I can make 7?" he would boast. "Life is about producing, about showing what you can do now." His stall in the market was always full of colorful, gleaming pots, and they sold quickly for small sums. Ilara, on the other hand, worked in silence and solitude. For her, each pot was a journey. She would spend a whole day just kneading the clay, feeling for every imperfection, every air bubble. She believed the strength of the pot began long before it took shape. When she finally placed the clay on the wheel, her movements were slow, deliberate, and full of focus. After shaping her pot, she would let it dry slowly in the shade for days, never rushing it. Finally, she would fire it in her kiln, not once, but twice, a long, arduous process that made the clay incredibly strong. Her stall had only a few pots, simple and elegant, but they held a quiet dignity. One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village. He was building a new grand hall and needed 100 strong jars to store precious oils and grains for the coming years. He visited Kale's stall first. He was impressed by the vibrant colors and the sheer number of pots. He picked one up, admiring its shine. "This looks wonderful," he said. "But is it strong?" "The strongest," Kale declared proudly. To prove it, he tapped the pot and it gave a dull thud. The merchant then went to Ilara's stall. He saw her simple, sturdy pots. He picked one up. It was heavier than Kale's and felt solid in his hands. He tapped it, and it rang with a clear, high-pitched note, the sound of true strength. He asked Ilara, "Why do you have so few?" Ilara replied calmly, "Because I spend my time not just on the shape you can see, but on the strength you cannot. I knead the clay to remove its weakness. I fire it twice to give it an unbreakable spirit. A pot's beauty is useless if it cannot withstand the pressures of time." The merchant smiled. He bought every pot Ilara had and placed an order for 100 more, paying her a price that Kale could only dream of. Kale watched in disbelief as the merchant's caravan was loaded with Ilara's humble-looking pots. That winter, a harsh frost fell upon the village. Many of Kale's pots, left outside with their thin walls and quick glazes, cracked and shattered in the cold. But Ilara's creations, built with patience and integrity, remained whole, ready to serve their purpose for a lifetime. My friends, in our own lives, we are all potters. Every day we shape our future. It is tempting to chase the quick, flashy results, the easy successes that bring immediate applause. But true, lasting value is not built in a day. It is built in the unseen hours of preparation, in the patient effort, in strengthening our foundation when no one is watching. The skills you learn, the habits you build, the character you forge in private, that is the kneading and the firing. It may not look glamorous today, but it is what will keep you from cracking under the inevitable pressures and frosts of life. So ask yourself, are you building for the fleeting admiration of today, or for the unshakable strength of a lifetime? The choice, as always, is yours.